I'm going to show you guys the easiest funded account to literally trade to get the most payouts ever. In less than 5 minutes, I'll break down the funded account, the strategy I used to beat them, and the actual method I used to beat them with the actual trading strategy. So there's a way around it to make it as easy as possible to get the maximum payout on these accounts. And I've been trading them for a long time, I've been trading multiple funded accounts for a long time, and this is the best company that I know of personally right now that makes it as easy as possible to get payouts if you know what you're doing. So I'll give you a strategy in this video. I'll give you all of that if you just stay for 5 minutes. So let's go and break it down. First off, the actual account is my funded futures, right? It's my funded futures, and I'll explain why and how to actually beat this and get the most payouts out of it. So once you're on my funded futures, if you go to their accounts, they have all of these different types. They have the starter plus, which is $127 a month, expert, which is a butt ton of money. They have the starter, and then they have the eval to live. The one we want to focus on here is the 50K starter account. This thing costs $97 a month, and they removed the 100K and the 150K because they were too OP. There's a couple of things about this account, and I'll break down all the rules right here for you guys. So basically, I'll just rewrite it here. This is a 50K account. The drawdown on this account is minus $2,500. It is trailing, meaning when you start your account at $50,000 on day 1, if on day 2 you get up to $50,500, your new drawdown, instead of being $47,500 like it was on day 0, it's gonna now be $48,000 because it followed you up $500, right? $2,500 below your highest, and it'll stop following you at $50,100. Okay. now that we understand the drawdown, how do you actually get payouts? Because that's actually what matters. So there's 2 rules for their payouts. There's a 40% consistency rule, which is the one that matters, and then the easy one is 5 winning days of $100. Okay, this one's super easy. I mean, anyone can really knock that out. The 40% consistency rule is the one that's, it's really not that tough, and I'll break down how, but it is the tougher rule to get the payouts, right? Makes it the toughest to get the payouts. But there's a way to milk this and make it easier to get payouts than to blow your accounts, and I'm going to show you how, especially if you have a profitable strategy, and I'll give you that after as well. So let's go ahead and focus in on this 40% consistency rule. What does that actually mean? So basically what that rule means, your total profit on the account can't be consisted more than one day of it can't consist for more than 40% of your total profit in the account when you're going to withdraw a payout. So super easy way to do it is calculate how much you want to make per day. For example, if you're making $600, and I'll explain why you should make $600 a day on these accounts, divide that by 0.4 and you get the profit. Now let's say you want to do it the other way, right? You want to do, what if I want to get to $2,500 before withdrawing, right? $2,500, multiply that by 0.40 and you get $1,000 per win. What is the most ideal one though to actually make? So obviously in just normal, typical any account, risking between 0.5% and 1% is good on any account, really. So I like to stick to that. I actually risk about 0.5%. Sorry. 0.5%, which on these accounts obviously is about $250, but I just do 300, right? I do 300. I do a 1 to 2 R, meaning it's 300 for 600. Okay, so I make $600. Why is this so smart? First off, when you're risking $300 per trade on a 1 to 2, you get eight times. So 300 times 8, you get more than 8 times to lose. 8 losses in a row, or just 8 ratios of losing to blow this account, which is incredibly difficult, especially if you have a profitable strategy. Okay, now I'll show you guys my profitable backtest strategy, the one that I use every single day as well, that has over a year's worth of backtested data, hundreds of trades taken. Okay, so $300, that's gonna give you room. Now the 600 though, when we divide that 600 which is the most we're winning every single day. We don't want to win more than that. Don't get greedy. I'm going for the same every day. I either win 600 or I lose 300. I'm not going to switch it up. I'm going to be super consistent like a robot, okay? No emotions is how I found it the easiest to make money trading, okay? So $1,500. That's our new profit target. Now, guess what? Drawdown is $2,500, but our profit goal for a payout is $1,500. That is a lot easier to get to, right? If you have a profitable strategy, it's so much easier to get to $1,500 than to lose $2,500. First off, it's $1,000 difference. Second off, you're a profitable strategy, so you should be going up either way, unless you run into a loss streak, which is gonna happen. But your chances here are now going up. So you only gotta make $1,500 before losing $2,500. Okay, that already gives you a crazy edge. And guess what? If you do lose the $2,500, all you lose is $97 USD, right? That's fine. But guess what? When you get to $1,500, which is actually easier than to blow your account, you make $1,200 in your pocket because that's their max payout per account. Okay, so it's actually insane. Now, what's the strategy I use? All right, I don't want to make this video too long, but the actual strategy, we're already past 6 minutes. I'll just give it to you guys here. So I backtested this strategy. We do have multiple years of backtested data. I personally backtested it for 2024 and a little bit of 2025. This is the sheet for 2024 right here. And as y'all can see, we had a 43% win rate on a 1-to-2 across 196 trades taken. That is very good. A lot of people are going to tell you, no, that's not good enough. You need a 60, 70, 80% win rate on a 1-to-2 to make a lot of money. Stop letting these people lie to you, okay? Once you have a small edge in the market that's consistent across a large amount of trades, if there was a 43% win rate across like 10 trades, bro, 12 trades, okay, I would not be using that information. But I love this strategy because it takes a trade almost 90% of the time, right? So I have a large sample size I can actually base my numbers off of, and it works. As of right now, it's had 3 profitable years in a row, and 2025 is about to be the 4th. We've backtested all the way back to 2022, 2023, 2024, and yet 2025 right now. It's almost 4 years. Once we wrap this year up, it'll be 4 years. So it's been green every single year. 2023 was a smaller year with only a 7% gain when risking 1% for the account. But here's the strategy, all right? Last year was a 47% return when risking 1% per trade to make 2%. So very good, okay? You make a lot of money with this, especially on funded accounts, because it's so easy to get these payouts that I'm explaining to you. And yes, I've gotten payouts. Here's my certificates. There's just one account, by the way. One account, I got 2 payouts in there's like 2.5 weeks between each other. So yes, you can do this. I didn't blow the account right after I got a payout. I actually grew the account consistently to get 2 payouts, by the way. And yeah, I passed. I also have a lot of accounts that I passed right now that I'm about to get payouts from as well. So if you guys want me to send you this strategy, I made a super simple 3-step PDF guide. I'll DM it to you. I'll actually email it to you. Just check the link at the top of the description. I'll send it to you. You can start trading it, back testing it for yourself to see if something that works for you. Super simple, 3 steps to get into it. PDF guide breaks it all down. Check the link at the top of the description. Sign up for that, and you can also join our free Discord. I would definitely check out joining our free Discord, or you can even sign up for a 7-day free trial where we literally trade live every single morning for free to see if you like that, and you can ask us any questions during that time. Other than that, guys, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment any questions, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you guys. Peace.